What's up everybody, I'm ASX and welcome to Team Next Phase, where I've teamed up with 4 other amazing content creators to bring you content in Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, Flesh and Blood, other TCGs, anime, games, and collectibles. Guys, it is an amazing time here on Team Next Phase. If this is your first time checking out our channel, definitely make sure to subscribe. If you like any of that, type of TCGs and games, this is going to be the channel for you. Today, guys, I am doing something with Chilling Reign, the latest set in the Pokemon TCG. And guys, we are going to be talking about the top 10 cards I think are going to be played in this set. Alright guys, so before we get into our top 10, I want to run through a couple honorable mentions here that didn't make the top 10 list, but I do think you will see pretty often played here in the Pokemon TCG. First being Gallade. It is a stage 2 Pokemon, so it is going to be harder to get it out into the active spot because you have to evolve it 2 times before you'll actually get to Gallade here. But the reason why it is an honorable mention, as you can see, is because of its attack Dynablade, only costing 2 colorless energy, and you would be able to attach the special, I believe it's twin energy, to this Pokemon. And this attack does 60 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon V in play. So if your opponent has a bunch of V and VMAX Pokemon out there on the bench, this Dynablade attack is going to do some amazing damage. So that's why it is an honorable mention. The next honorable mention here is Crushing Gloves, and the reason why I think you will see this card a little bit more is because it is specific to doing 30 more damage to your opponent's active metal or steel Pokemon. And another reason why I think you'll see this more often as well is because typically your metal decks are able to take more damage. The cards in these sets are in the metal decks are much more tanky, and you need to be able to do some extra damage to them to be able to knock out those Pokemon. So I do think Crushing Gloves is going to be one that you'll be seeing more of. Another trainer on our honorable mentions list here is Flannery, and the reason why Flannery is on the honorable mentions list primarily is because it is a single strike card, and I'm not too sure how long the single strike and the rapid strike battle mechanics are going to be in the Pokemon TCG. So I've decided to add Flannery to the honorable mentions. I do think you will be seeing this card being played though, because you are able to discard a special energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon and discard a stadium card in play. And there are a couple stadium cards in this set that I do think you will be seeing. And as you guys know, if you do play the Pokemon TCG, there are always stadium cards out there in almost every deck that this card can counter. The next honorable mention here is Brawly, and again, it kind of goes with my theme with Flannery. With this card being a rapid strike, I just don't think it's going to, necessarily last as long as a battle mechanic here in the Pokemon TCG. I could be very wrong on that, but Brawly is still a very great card, and it is going to be a staple in almost any rapid strike deck, I believe, because it gives you the ability to search your deck for up to 3 basic rapid strike Pokemon that could include V Pokemon as well, and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. So this is a card that you're going to see being played early in a rapid strike deck to get your 3 basic Pokemon on the bench and ready to go to evolve and do whatever you need to do, start gaining energy in that and get them out into play. Alright guys, our last honorable mention here is going to be Abomasnow, and not gonna lie, this one was a little tough to put on the honorable mentions. It almost made a spot on my list here, and it is a stage 2 Pokemon, so you do have to do an evolution from Snover into Abomasnow. But the reason I put this card here on the honorable mentions, and why I think it does deserve a mention here, is because of its ability. This ability, you are going to see this card as a staple in single strike strike decks moving forward. The ability allows you your single strike Pokemon in play, except any Abomasnow, to get 50 plus HP, guys. So that is going to be huge for any of the single strike decks. Being able to add 50 extra hit points onto your Pokemon is going to be huge. So I think this is going to definitely be a staple moving forward in single strike decks, but not quite what you guys are going to see here in the next top 10. So here we are at our top 10 list of the Pokemon cards I believe you will be seeing played from the Chilling Reign set. And guys, at number 10 we have Passimian. This is a basic Pokemon, a rapid strike Pokemon that I believe you will be seeing in nearly every rapid strike deck moving forward, simply because of Passimian's ability. Passimian has the throwing coach ability. It says your rapid strike Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's benched V and benched GX Pokemon. You can't apply more than one throwing coach ability at a time. So guys, again, this is going to be huge in rapid strike decks, adding 30 more damage to those V and the GX. So you're going to be able to do 30 more damage to those Dedennes and any other GX Pokemon that people are still playing in their decks. Mew and Mewtwo GX as well, just as another one I can think of off the top of my head. But guys, I think this is going to be a staple moving forward. You're going to see this Passimian on the rapid strike benches. Coming in at number 9, we have Cresselia. And the reason I have Cresselia on this list is because Cresselia is the new Volcanion. If you guys have been playing the Pokemon TCG, you know that in Fire decks, Volcanion is a staple, and it is because of this attack right here. Well, almost ability, but it does cost 1 energy. It's Crescent Glow, and it allows you to search your deck for a Psychic Energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon. If you go second and it's your first turn, instead search for up to 3 Psychic Energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. So guys, this is going to be a staple moving forward in nearly every Psychic deck, maybe even, you know, colorless decks as well, because it's able to move energy. But definitely this card is going to be in Psychic decks moving forward, and it is going to be a card that you're going to see played early. Probably the very first card, because of this ability, allows you to put 3 energy if you go second and it's your first turn. So definitely a big card here moving forward. Coming in at number 8, guys, we get into VMAX territory, and at number 8 I put Sandaconda VMAX, and I think this is an awesome card. I'm glad Sandaconda V finally got some love with a VMAX, and I'm putting Sandaconda VMAX on this list because of its Gmax Cyclone move. Not only does it do a massive 180 damage, but it allows you to move any amount of energy from your Pokemon to your other Pokemon in any way you like. So you could add 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to as many energy as you have on this Sandaconda to any of your other Pokemon on the bench. So if this Sandaconda is a little bit low on HP, you can do your Gmax Cyclone, get all the energy off of this Sandaconda that you're about to lose on the next turn, and get your other Pokemon ready to come out and fight right away, attack right away. So this card is going to be one that I think you will be seeing played moving forward, and it reminds me a lot of the Gardevoir and Sylveon GX. I believe they also had an attack here that allowed you to almost do the same thing, move your fairy energy across the board to any of your other Pokemon. So kind of coming back with that type of attack here is Sandaconda VMAX at number 8. Dropping at number 7, you guys, I have Celebi V, and the reason I have Celebi V on here is because of its first attack. For 1 grass energy, you can attach any number of grass energy cards from your hand to your Pokemon in any way you like. So guys, this is an energy flow card. This card is going to get as many energies as you want from your hand onto your other benched Pokemon, getting them ready to go and attack right away. So I definitely think in any sort of grass deck here moving forward, you will be seeing a Celebi V, probably played pretty early on as well. And it's just going to be a great add to grass type decks. Just out of the top 5, but coming in at number 6, guys, we have Rugged Helmet, the trainer item card. And guys, I think this might be an annoying one if you have to play against it. It says if the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if it's knocked out, put an energy card attached to the attacking Pokemon in your opponent's hand. So guys, this is a stall card through and through. This is going to allow you to annoy the heck out of your opponent by making them put an energy card that they just attached to their Pokemon back in their hand. So if you're able to get this item card on your active Pokemon early enough, you can effectively shut down any sort of energy transfer that your opponent is trying to get onto their active Pokemon to attack you. So guys, this one may be one that you want to add to your decks as well, because I do think you will be seeing this much more frequently. Coming in strong at number 5, we have another trainer card. It's a trainer supporter, Avery. This card, guys, is going to shut down some of the most played decks right now. The ability is draw 3 cards, which is great. Can be definitely part of your draw engine. And if you drew any cards in this way, your opponent discards Pokemon from their bench until they have 3, which is a crazy trainer card, you guys. This card is going to shut down decks like Eternatus. It is going to be a pain for Eternatus decks because Eternatus's ability, Eternal Zone, I think is what it is. Could be wrong on that, but that ability allows you to add up to 8 Pokemon on your bench and is what effectively allows Eternatus to do such a heavy attack as well. So if you're playing an Avery in your deck and you come up against an Eternatus deck, you are shutting that Eternatus deck down right away. It's not going to be able to build any Pokemon onto the bench. But guys, this is not only effective against Eternatus decks, this card could be effective against any deck. And if you play it at the right time, you can totally shut down your opponent's drive. Coming in at number 4, we have a super strong trainer stadium card, Path to the Peak. This card says Pokemon with a rule box in play, both yours and your opponent's, have no ability. Pokemon B, Pokemon GX, etc. have rule boxes. So guys, this card is going to shut decks down. Decks like Eternatus decks, or even single cards like Dedenne GX, no more Dede change. Cards like Crobat V, you won't be able to draw those cards if you play the Crobat V to your bench. So this card, I believe, is going to be a card that is going to totally switch up the game for people. It is going to be one that we're going to have to be careful if we are battling. We're going to have cards like Flannery, where we can discard stadium cards from play to get this out of there, so we can be able to use those abilities with Pokemon with a rule box. So I think you definitely will be seeing a lot of this card, and that is why it is at number 4 today. So by this time, you guys must be thinking, where the heck is Calyrex? And here at number 3, guys, I have Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, the Psychic type Calyrex, with an amazing ability, Underworld Door, that goes absolutely perfect with its Max Geist attack. The Underworld Door ability says once during your turn, you may attach a Psychic energy card from your hand to one of your benched Psychic Pokemon. If you've attached an energy to a Pokemon in this way, draw 2 cards. And that is just going to help build up our Max Geist attack and get us to be able to do more and more and more damage each time we do this Underworld Door, because this Max Geist attack allows us to do 30 damage for each psychic energy attached to all of our Pokemon, plus 10. So if we get 10 energy on our Pokemon, we are doing 310 damage here with this Calyrex Shadow Rider VMAX. In the runner-up spot, coming in at number 2, I have the Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. A big reason why I have Ice Rider Calyrex here in the number 2 spot, guys, is actually because of something it doesn't have, and that is an ability. Guys, this card is going to be hard to shut down without the ability, it is not going to be shut down by Path to the Peak, the card in the number 4 spot we just talked about. So I think that is a big reason why you're going to see this card being played more and more. It has 2 great attacks as well. Ride of the High King, doing damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon, and Max Lance, which is an amazing attack for 2 water energy. You discard up to 2 energy from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 120 more damage for each card you've discarded in this way. So this Max Lance attack has the ability to do up to 250 damage to your opponent's Pokemon, which is going to be huge. And with cards in the meta like Frostmoth being able to add water, any amount of water energies from your hand to your benched Pokemon, and cards like Nessa from Vivid Voltage as well, to be able to get the water energy and the water Pokemon out of your deck into your hand, this card is going to be huge in the TCG moving forward. And I think you guys are going to be seeing a lot more water decks with Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. Guys, we have made it all the way to our number 1 spot of the top 10 cards I think you'll be seeing played from the Chilling Reign set. And guys, it may not be one that you were expecting, but in my number 1 spot, I have Trainer Supporter Caitlyn. And guys, I think you will be seeing this card in almost every deck moving forward. It is almost a Marnie clone, and the reason I say that is because of this card's ability. It allows you to put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck in any order, then draw that many cards. This card is very similar to Marnie. The Marnie card says each player shuffles their hand and puts it at the bottom of their deck. If either player put any cards on the bottom of their deck in this way, then you draw 5 cards and your opponent draws 4. So it is very similar to Caitlyn here. However, I do think Caitlyn might come out to be a stronger card, and a card that may be used more than Marnie, simply because you can have any number of cards in your hand, and this card allows you to put any number of those cards on the bottom of your deck, so not all of them. So this is going to be super useful if you have a couple cards in your hand that you really wouldn't want to put on the bottom of your deck. You don't have to select those when using this Caitlyn card, and then depending on how many cards you put at the bottom of your deck, you're able to draw that many cards off the top of the deck. So guys, I think this Caitlyn Trainer Supporter card is the number 1 card you are going to be seeing used from Chilling Reign in any type of deck you can imagine. I do. So guys, moving forward, I do think you will be seeing this Caitlyn Trainer Supporter card being played in almost nearly every single deck you can imagine. It is a very, very powerful trainer card, and I can't wait to play it in the TCG myself. Thank you guys for coming and checking out this video today. I had a great time putting together this top 10 list. Drop down in the comments below and let me know, are there any Pokemon cards from this set that you believe should have been added to this list, and let me know why. I always love learning more about the Pokemon TCG. So guys, let me know if there is a card in this set that you think should have been on this list. If you have not already, definitely hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can be notified of all of Team Next Phase's videos coming out. Guys, we have some amazing content creators on this channel putting out videos daily on different TCGs, talking about Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, Flesh and Blood, doing openings, talking about games and animes. Guys, it is an amazing channel, and we're going to make the most amazing content we can for you. So again, definitely hit that like, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can be notified of all of our videos coming out. Until next time, guys, I'll see ya. Peace.